Hello, my name is
that fat kid from Brooklyn,
and I'm here to deliver your daily dose of newsy time stuff that matters to me today. Our first story is Kavos, and he's back in the news again today because he's launching, well, something. By the logo alone, I have narrowed it down to either a podcast or a porn studio. Make or Break sounds like he took a page out of Greg Paul's book and invented YouTube's first casting couch. Kavos actually has a history of making, really shitty logos for both his projects and his social media, so it comes to nobody's surprise that this one's just as bad. This image actually reminds me of a rip-off H3 podcast logo that was crossed between Kevin the Cucumber's crown from SpongeBob.
I am here to take your money and drink Mountain Dew, and I'm all out of Mountain Dew.
And now changing gears, it's time to discuss Brett Kavanaugh with the tremendous impact this is going to have on the United States in the coming weeks. But this is going to be very brief, and the reason it's going to be very brief is because for the sake of comedy, I did all of my research in the latest tab on the trending page of Twitter. Also, I used the Reddit comments because those are usually not toxic at all. So as I'm seeing it here, it appears that Brett Kavanaugh has been exposed for running daily gang rape trains on women and stealing their panties for a flag while simultaneously shoving drugs up his ass, as I understand it. That's really sad if true. And on top of that, I'm seeing Reddit comments about his fraternity that has a long history about being disrespectful to women, and that fraternity is... Wait, whoa, no, hold on, wait a minute. Our next story. Logan Paul was called delusional by KSI for wanting to fight in the UFC. Maybe this will be the start of another great match where we see two fighters put it all on the line to get their... Oh, wait, that already happened. They already did that. Shit. Fortnite Season 6 is out, and it had a bunch of brand new improvements and little tweaks, including one animation update that got every little kid excited and a lot of parents in an uproar. There was a small animation bug, now they're calling it, that allowed the female characters to have, well, this.
Might be my arrogance, but ain't nobody stopping me. That's how I go when you pay for them shows and you study that pimp biology. Love for the field, now it's Vegas nights. Smoking that kush, that's a satellite.
And that's why Fortnite is the best game ever. But Epic Games came out saying this was unintended and embarrassing, and it will be fixed in an upcoming patch coming soon. So, 10-year-olds, while you can still see them, go play some Fortnite. And now in social media news, this was a story that I couldn't not mention. It's the crown that's got everyone talking. Why does your favorite Mario character now have boobs? That's right, Bowser Jr., Kirby, and that ghost-looking thing all have these anime characters, and I don't fucking get it. Why? Why does this shit exist? Why the fuck is this popular? What do you people do all day? Also in the news, Keemstar. He threw a temper tantrum on Twitter because someone he is not friends with was becoming famous. Now, this wouldn't always necessarily become news. I mean, Keemstar does this about once per week. This really isn't out of the ordinary. This isn't out of character. But I do want to highlight iNabber, who's been putting out quite a bit of decent content right now. He got a few great features and some big videos, and his channel is really reaping the rewards of a ton of time on the platform that he's been working towards for a while. So check out iNabber, and if you want to see a full detailed breakdown of this entire altercation, somebody else made a pretty great video on it. I'm going to link it down in the description below. Now, recently, us here at the SFTP started a brand new segment on the show made for you guys. We're going to show off some great new talent. And that's why this week, we're going to introduce the audience to Dawson.
Get the fuck out! Oh, God. Oh, no!
Shane recently released the first 2 episodes of the Jake Paul docu-series, and there was quite a bit of controversy surrounding the second episode. The goal of the series is to identify whether or not Jake Paul is a sociopath, and Shane left a lengthy Twitter post on his social media before the video dropped, much to his viewers' surprise. Now, this could have been due to the fact that Shane's close friend Tana Mojo exhibits every single characteristic mentioned to the decimal point that he was showing in various clips about what a sociopath is. I mean, that's just coming from my tinfoil brain, but I don't know. Tell me what you think in the comments down below.
The thing about YouTube is we put it out there so they can find it by just watching, if we're being honest.
Why did everyone think I would drive a car on Zanta?
Because you are.
Stop! It's a stop sign, Helen!
If you like what we're doing here on the SFTP news, then you're gonna want to napalm that bell button, because when we get the scoop in 3 to 5 days, we're gonna keep you in the loop. Next up is our rapid fire segment, where we're gonna just talk about shit that's not interesting enough to have its own segment. Okay, let's start now. Tesla has been charged with fraud, and everybody is surprised for some reason. Keemstar admitted he was a narcissist, and it's about time. Kratos from God of War attempted to bomb a 7-Eleven. The Philadelphia Flyers unveil the creepiest mascot I've ever seen. Ice Poseidon's Reddit has been quarantined, which is exactly what happens when you don't moderate. Lil Wayne, Logic, and Kanye West all dropped albums this weekend. It is truly a great weekend for music. H3H3 finally uploads a video after being harassed by his fanbase for several months. And the Baited Podcast finally uploaded a brand new episode, which was ultimately taken down fairly quickly because of the image that was showcasing someone shoving tape into Ethan's rectum. And now for our final story. This one's probably the one that's likely to get us demonetized, as it is a more serious story, but it is my civil rights as a reporter to bring you the facts. Meghan Markle defied royal protocol at her first solo outing at the Royal Academy of Art. How did she do this, you might ask? Roll the clip. That is right. She closed her own car door. Wow. One Twitter user went on record to state, "This is the first time I've ever seen an on-duty princess shut her own car door." I have no words. Actually, I do. What a bitch.
Wow.